Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Tennis Manager 24, episode number 34. We are in our very first Grand Slam. At least Martina King is in her first Grand Slam. She's not the only one at a Grand Slam right now. We've got Nava over in the men's slam as well. King ranked 55th. Obviously, that's good, but we know that that's a bit artificial. At least 20 to 30 spots of that are probably better players behind her, but she has form. We play the right tournaments and score better points than better players who go out a little earlier, because even better players knock them off on a regular basis, while theoretically they should be knocking us off. Anyway, first round looks pretty dang winnable, as we've got a qualifier 219 to go through, one of the easiest ones in the entire tournament. So that gives us a big opportunity to make the round of 64. However, obstacles await us from there, including if somehow we get to the round of 32. Sabalenka is almost certainly going to be there. The one seed gets the only bye and sits in that round of 64, awaiting Kazantseva, who we've had on former versions of the team. Even with the huge advantage ranking-wise, we are still looking at a balanced match, but we are in better form, so barely the favorite. I just noticed King is sitting on 17 titles right now. I love the accuracy of big stadium, small crowd, early round, unknown players. Greek player looks like she's already made a final this season, so that means she is going to be challenging the 24-year-old with 4 titles and with a finals appearance. Should be in pretty good form too. So what can we do? Sakalaridi. I'm not going to say that too many times because that is a mouthful. Anyway, she hits wide and we take the first point. We are on the return side of this one, so if you can obviously steal this game. Oh, that is right on the line. Come on. We are at a Grand Slam. I don't care if this is a small match in that Grand Slam. They need to be getting those calls correct. Good court coverage to reach that one, but we open the doorway to get her back in. Now 30-40. Double fault, and the first game is ours. I very much want to speed things up, but at the same time, it's like, wait. We're at a Grand Slam. We're playing a Grand Slam with the young, what is she, 19 now? Martina King. Now, of course, players have gone higher up the rankings faster than that. But remember, we suck as an academy. We have been so bad. I have destroyed 6 players' careers. One of them has already bounced back, though. Not one of our current trio that have seen their rankings plummet, but one of the other 3. Nagunye, the weakest one of the previous set, who literally could not get a win at the lowest level. Apart from us for a year now, has flown to, she's in the top 130 in the rankings right now. Top 130. Are you kidding me? From a player who could not win a match for the life of her. She the last season she was with us. Oh, hits the net, goes over, lands on the other side. We're already up 2 games. That one's in. And Sakalaridi can't hit that one. It would have been a pretty healthy advantage for us. Nice ball there. Get her to drop in. She retreats back. Apparently she doesn't want to play the net. Need to be working her side to side a little bit more than we are at the moment. Instead, she's working us. Oh, what a ball right on the line. Deuce. Already 2 games love. And a big chance here to break her and then have serve. This would be a hell of a start, but that was weak. King should have been able to reach that ball. Just stands there, watches it. Oh, yeah, that one was a little harder to reach, but seemed reachable. Oh, now she returns the favor, does what we did earlier, and we're trailing with service here. 2 games won. Obviously, you want to get the win here to get that momentum back, get that 3-1 advantage. Nice job there to pull her one side and then just go back the other one. Oh, wow. Okay. Calls are really bad today. Really bad. That's a few bad calls we've seen already in this one, as we very much had that serve clearly on the line. Luckily, it was just a first serve. We got another chance at it and ended up winning the point anyway and are now up 40-15. That's a tight call on that one because it's on the edge, but all the ball has to do is touch the line. Doesn't have to be in the middle of it. Doesn't have to be the whole of the ball. Any part of the ball touches the line. That would have been in. That one's the more iffy because the ball spot is bigger than the actual contact. You got to narrow that down, right? Narrow that down. That last one probably doesn't touch. Ooh, I was about to say nice winner, and no. We missed the corner. Just a little long. Good court coverage to reach that. Pulling it. I don't think we're quite aggressive enough to establish the back and forth nature, the side to side, to win that battle, right? Because we're not going to win with strength. We're not going to win with great accuracy or anything. We're not going to paint the edges, paint the corners very often. Our greatest asset is the fact that we can get side to side, meaning longer rallies should favor us. The longer it goes on, the more we open up the opportunities to do exactly what we did there and get them into the scenario that we ourselves can handle. Get them chasing. It is 3 games won, but we do trail 40-30 on this particular game. Obviously, it's not a big deal if we don't win this game, but how does she hit that one? We get the slam after, but I swear that took like 5 bounces before she reached it. I swear, that's not true. I lied. I know it didn't take 5 bounces, but it certainly looked like it reached that second bounce before she got to it. Now with advantage, real opportunity here. Can we get on the front foot right now? We're not putting much power into it. We're giving her plenty of time, but now we're at least starting to pull her. And we do go the opposite way. Her court coverage is pretty weak. This should be a foregone conclusion, I think, just based on our coverage versus her coverage, and she's not hitting with that much power. As long as we don't blow up, this thing should be pretty easy. And holy crap, I never noticed she is this tired. She went through the qualifiers to get here. She's already played 3 matches in 3 days. This is now her 4th match in 4 days. She's down at 33%. She's already lacking accuracy. That being said, I'm starting to think this is going to be kind of easy. It's 5 games to 1. I was all excited by the moment and being here. I never even bothered to look at the mentality. I never bothered to look at the stamina to realize just how big of an advantage we were carrying at that set point. And that's an accuracy mistake because that was unforced, completely unforced error. Second set, 6-1 in that first set, and looking to cruise through. Starting off strong, winning that first point comfortably. Winning the second point, not comfortably. It took a longer rally, but the third point comes very quick. And it takes a mistake on the 4th before we go and seal that first game. But it was quite comfortable as far as games go. We are trailing in this second game. Nice winner there, right on the edge of the line. But an unforced error, and that gave that way. Yeah, hers did land in. So, in fact, it looked closer than it actually was. It was pretty comfortably in. Well placed. 40-30 in this third game. Chance to go ahead. Deuce. Big mistake on that one. But we bounce back. Get it over. Hit the net and get it over. But we're back to trailing. Not a great start to this second set. On advantage. It's a game point. And the lack of accuracy eventually catches her out. And there's our 2-game-1 lead. Continuing on. So I expected this set to be comfortable ultimately just based on how she is troubled and how she is fatigued. and how we should have had a slight advantage anyway, but the court coverage and the accuracy, it's all additive and giving us a clear advantage on this one. 3 games 2 though, we have yet to pull an advantage and draw closer to get ahead. Still level at 3 games. I think we're having to really be on it at the moment, and we mess that up. Our opponent is playing lights out. We were putting a lot of really well placed balls and not beating her. She is playing the couple games of the match so far. She's playing the best she has played, and she broke us to go up 4-3. We've had multiple chances on this game to break her, but have been unable to do so. But a winner there gets us back to 4 games all, back where we need to be to try to win this one in 2 sets and not have it push for a third. We undo the advantage she obtained, and we go ahead and win 5-4. And on love 40, it's match point.
Second service. Game
and a double fault. What a way to go down. We have made it through that first round, that round of 128. I'm already happy with this outcome from here. Nava out in that first round though, but that's 33,000. Just like that, we're up to 136. Diane Perry with the upset gives us a much more manageable second round. I think Sabalenka is going to crush us in the round of 32. But if we could make the round of 32, I'm going to be thrilled. That's a major goal for the season already achieved, as I think I wanted round of 64, but I think I ended up going round of 32, forgetting that that's third round, not second. Balanced, good chance to advance. Again with the small crowd, but no advantage this time. Mentally, they are similar. Physically, they're both at 100%. Oh, good attempt there. That was a sure point if we can get it over the net, but did not manage to do so. Lose that first point. We are returning here. Big advantage on that one as Perry goes very long.
Second service.
This has happened a lot. It's happened a lot now that we're in our
second service.
Fourth edition of Tennis Manager. A lot of time played.
Second service.
Perry, I think, spent 1 season with the team way back and disappointed me, and so I let her go.
First game.
Yeah. Oh, but she gets it slightly outside the line. Mine, exact same placement, no call. You flip that, we win that game. Take hers away, give us that one, right? Flip those points, and we would have won that first game. No matter. We were returning anyway, and look how comfortable we are here with service, at least at the moment. Nice. Big advantage. Got it. Well done. 1 game all. Speeding things up slightly for a couple of games. We'll push forward, see how we're doing. Nice love 30 advantage early. She's already leveled that and gone ahead 40-30 and took the game. With serve this time, not as dominant as we gave up a point early, but she's gone for that same backside 3 times, hit it twice successfully. That's where she's getting her points at the moment. Missed it again that time, wide, but does eventually win the game, as I think we finally made a mistake. Very well placed down the sideline there. Into the net for her. It's 3 games all. We'll give it 1 more game here. Kind of pick up from there. She's up 40-15. We're bouncing back. Nope, she got it. 4 games 3. All right. As each is holding serve so far. This is a very important game for us, but at 40 love, it's looking pretty good that we are mostly comfortable with service. We've had 4 games now, including this one, with service. Oh, wow. Little lucky there, too, because that didn't have much left on it. So to get up and over that net from that position, very fortunate. Easily could have and probably should have landed on our side anyway. 4 games all. 4 games served. Comfortable, very comfortable wins in 3 of the 4.
Love 30.
Again, close call. That one's pretty iffy. That's not necessarily in, but I could see how that could have been called in. As that exact mirror, at least both of them, it was consistent, both called out. 30 all. Here, 4 games. Now her 5th. I want to say this is the 3rd time already that we've made a real fight of it. 4th time maybe that we've made a real fight of it. So even though we're still level and both have held serve, right now it's looking we are the more likely to force a break.
Deuce.
Well placed there. I think we could have reached that ball, but thought it was going to go wide and let it go.
Advantage.
That one had some zip on it. Couldn't reach it. And just like that. Just like that. 3 quick points. Back to back to back. Bang, bang, bang. Ace. Nice. Look how easy it is for us. Right? It was a real struggle for her. Besides getting those 3 points. Just instantaneous. We've absolutely dominated this next game. Just kept that in. Looked like it was going to go long, but it lacked power. That one does go well long. 5 games all. This thing is going to go down to the wire. 6 games will not be enough to win this opening set.
Love 15.
And we'll take a 7th. Just coming down to whether it takes a tiebreak or not. Love 15. On the return. We've threatened on the return so many times, and we're threatening again here. But right now we're not getting on the front foot. That one nearly goes long. Now attacking, but we drop back right away. Why didn't we stay up at the net? It would have been an easy winner from there. Which I used to hate us going up to the net. But we've gotten much better at it. Especially because of the court coverage. You can just reach balls. You don't have to do anything fancy from there. You give your opponent less time to react. That one goes long, unforced error, and it's 15-30. But that one she hits with a lot of power. I think we were probably anticipating that it was going to go the other way, and she surprised us.
40-30.
Good ball, opposite side. We had a lot of ground to cover to get there, but didn't have a lot of power on it, so I thought we could reach it. We don't, and just like that, we were in trouble and on the back foot on this point. Nice job reaching that one, but
6 games to 5.
we needed to put it down the line and get her out of position like we've done just here. Trailing 6-5, obviously have to win this game to keep the set alive and force the tiebreak. Good start with that first point. Good start getting the front foot here, but we gave it up real quick until she tries to smack the hell out of that one and puts it into the net. Can't get it up and over. 40 love. Looking good to force the tie break. Dun, dun, dun.
6 games all.
6 games all. The decisive. The decisive. Oh, wow. Tie break. Giving them up like that is not good. Okay, we're in trouble. Must win point.
Out.
Second unforced error. Now we're in massive trouble on this first set. Massive trouble. 4 straight points, and she's still got one more to serve here before we get it back. And then we miss it again, and that's right on the edge of the line, but probably rightly called out. Finally get a winner, but holy crap, at 5-1, we are screwed. It's going to take a monumental effort to win this set now. On the front foot, good position to be, and it does result in the point. One more to serve for her here, and we're certainly battling back, fighting back, but we really can't afford to miss any points at the moment, at least, until we draw a little closer, because it's going to be a lot to ask. It's going to be a lot to ask to win from 6-2 down. It's set point. Good winner. But again, it's a lot to ask from here. Come on, you got a big chance to win that one, and you do. Good. 6-4. Weak serve on that first serve. Don't really put ourselves on the front foot, and she goes and gets the winner. They say that one more point there. For one, it would have been 6-5 at this point instead of 7-4. Yeah. On to the second set. Trailing. And not one break in that first set. Oy. Harsh one there.
15 love.
Good winner, though. At least we get to serve first.
Fault. Second set.
But now we look rattled. Says we're unfazed, but
15
I don't know.
all.
Not a fan of how we're playing at the moment. We remain consistent, at least, with dominating serve. We have got to break parry. Sooner the better. It was 15-40, now 30-40, now deuce. Now advantage. We finally score a point. But we give it right back. She goes wide. Now we have advantage. And we get a winner, and we won the game. Now, don't relax. Don't relax. You finally do it. We usually turn around and give that right back, but we don't. It's 3 games love in the second set. Just what we needed. Just what we needed. This was a bad scenario to be in, but we are doing exactly what we need to do to get back in this thing. To break her again is massive. 4 games love, now serving. Now it's looking like we suddenly decide to relax as we were down love 40. First time in this entire match that we were struggling in a serve game. But we bounce back, she goes wide, and we get a winner, and it's 5 games love. And just like that, we're on the verge of sending it to a decisive third set, where all is level. Even though the first set, we were the better, but we lost a very close, albeit better set. Second set, total domination. But at the end of the day, it's still just one set. Still level.
Game and second game.
And there it is, official now. 1-1.
Third set. Final set. Second set.
Fatigue, not a factor at all. But can we carry on with the momentum, or will
15
Diane
love.
Perry find a way? She found a way on that point. Extremely well placed in
Out.
the corner.
15 all.
But she's gone long twice, and then we've hit the net. Neither one of us look like we want to win this particular game. She has advantage. She's had a couple winners lately, but then she goes and makes another mistake, and then we go and make another mistake. And then we make an additional mistake, and that lost us a game. So trailing 1 game, but that was her serve, and we nearly broke her. We just need to be assertive here, get on the front foot, and we easily win that one. Only give it up a single point. 1 game all. Just long there, but definitely long. Both of us making a lot of mistakes. All of the points of this game have been from misses, none from balls in play. But we break her and immediately bounce back with winning our game without even giving up a point, and suddenly we're up 3 games. 1 very close there, but probably the right call. Out. That one's in. But this game's not going our way. 3 games, 2. Okay. Key game right here. Right. The 4-2. 4-2 would be on the edge. She really needs this game because she hasn't had any momentum since the first set. And she never had momentum in the first set either. So mistake there into the net, and we bounce back a little bit from a love 30 disadvantage early, but just like that, it's 30 all. Nice serve there, and forced error means 40-30. It's game point. Easy winner there, and it's 4 games too. So just when it looked like she might build that momentum, get that momentum going when she needed it, when her back was up against the ropes, and in that position where 4 games too. I only need 2 more games. And have not lost a single service game in the entire match. So that's a bad position to be in, to be down 4-2 and struggling and not having the momentum and hardly taking a game in the first set, right? That's why she needed that game so bad. and with that love 30 advantage that she was carrying, it was a big moment for us to bounce back from there and win that game, and now have ourselves up 4-2 and with a chance to break. That was an easy winner. Twice we go. She's chucked over to our right side of the net, and the left side is wide open, and we had 2 chances to place it there and failed to do so. This rally going a little bit long. Really good pullback, but just hit it a little too long there, and I don't need this game. It's 4-3. We have not lost a service game. She has only threatened us properly twice, maybe, the whole match. Attack the net, hit the winner. That was close to her. That was power. That was lack of reaction time because of how close I was to the net. She does not react quickly enough. She's not agile enough. That's why we are winning this thing. Got it. Well played. Oh, wow. That was not a winner. She's desperately hanging in there.
15.
Good point for her. Very good point for Perry. We were on the front foot that whole time, and it looked
40,
again and again and again like we had hit the winner, and then she just reaches it, and then we hit the next one, and it looks like a winner again, and then she reaches it over and over again. She ends up winning it, and she's battling back here. This is one of her best games, but we still win it. We still win it 5-3, and
15 low.
it wasn't that close, right? It wasn't back and forth. It wasn't multiple break points. She never had a break point. She never even reached deuce, right? So,
15-0.
ooh, harsh call. That touched the line. That very much touched the line.
15-30.
That missed entirely on her own and very much unforced.
Out. 15-40.
As did that. 15-40. It's match point. And we're establishing front foot even though we're on the return, and there's the mistake. There's the mistake. She should have one more point to play here, but we would be ahead anyway. We would be in the position to be playing for the match right now. At the end of the day, that one bad call didn't hurt too much, and there was definitely some bad calls in that first set. A little bit back and forth. I'd say fairly even on terms of how many points I lost versus how many points I gained from those bad calls. So nothing impacting the outcome of the match. But close loss in that first set, comfortable second and third set wins, and we are through to probably take on the 1 seed. And sure enough, it is Sabalenka, round of 32. By the way, round of 32, 250,000. Woo! Whoa, buddy. We're talking about 122, 123K, something like that. Academy share. We needed 150 for that next. Holy crap. Never mind the points, right? I don't even care about our ranking right now. We're solidly in the top 100. This is going to keep us solidly in the top 100. This is going to be a tough match, but we're going to play it anyway. We're going to watch Martina go down in a blaze of glory. We're also like top-notch morale right now. Stadium not full for the number 1 seed. I mean, I know we're still kind of early in the tournament, but how? She absolutely crushed her last opponent 6-1, 6-0. Okay, here's my goal for this round, because I know she's going to kick our behinds. Don't kick it too hard.
House. 15 low.
Don't beat us too bad. I'm not even thinking of a set. Like, she's going to win both sets. She is where we're at physically. She's where we're at mentally. She's way ahead of us technically. Like, we're not going to overcome that. She's not fatigued. She's determined. It's an early round. There's no pressure on her. At least we're happy. But we're at a pretty massive gap in technical ability between the pair. And so, no, we do not stand much of a chance. All I can really hope for is to not get our butt handed to us and just
Fault. Second set.
have it be a respectable loss. So far, we're keeping it
40,
respectable.
30.
She's serving, and we're hanging in there. We've got that court coverage to not get slaughtered on the serve. That's going to help. That is going to help.
First game.
But she's going to put the ball where she wants it with accuracy, and she's very smart tactically. Tactically, it's going to be too much for us to overcome. But that was a decent first game on the return.
Second set.
It was competitive. It wasn't love 40 kind of scenario. It was, hanging in there. But if we can get 3 games in 2 sets, 3-6, 3-6, I will be happy. I will be happy. Decent point here, but see just how hard it is. How hard it is to get that winner against her. Our tactic works well against
40.
most players. It's not going to work against her. That was a millimeter long, by the way. That was so close to being on the line. Looks like it was probably the right call to be an out, though. Just as close as can be. But she breaks us already. The troubles begin. And, of course, she wins that next game. So already the gap that I'm thinking about of 6-3 has already been established. She's already 3 games ahead of us. But we win one. It wasn't easy, but we won a game. We're not getting skunked. No donuts here. 15-40. We broke her. She's a broken mess. Hooray! 3 games all. Oh, how funny. What the heck is going on? She still hasn't bounced back from it. It's 30-40. It's break point. Second break point, actually. Let's go. Let's go. Attack it. Attack it. Oh.
Second set. Advantage. Second set.
Sign of a champion. Bounce back. Get down. Get up. Kick your opponent in the rear.
4 games to 3.
Well played to get back on top and win that game. 4 games 3. Either way, though, I've already achieved my goal.
15 love.
I think we got lucky on that call. I do think we got lucky.
15-0.
Come on, come on. 4 games all. We've already exceeded my target. Wow. We're pushing this thing down the wire. It's 5 games all. 6 games will not be enough to win this thing. It's going to take a 7th. Now we're far exceeding my expectations. And we've been fairly competitive at the games. Like, I don't think she's really kicked us to the curb even once at this point. And, here we are needing this game, obviously, to push the tiebreak. But, it's 30-15. We just beat her on a point that I felt she could have reached. So even against some of the best players, our strategy is at least giving us a fighting chance. Oh, wow. What a winner. And what coverage. That was a very hard to reach ball. 40-30. Pushing the tie break. Pushed in the tie break. Yes. Uh-oh. Okay, our turn. 2 points to serve. On the front foot, though. Good start to the point. Oh, man, she played that so well and with so much power. We got the winner, though. No skunk here either. 1 all. Second serve point for it returns to Sabalenka for 2. Back and forth, back and forth. Mistake from Sabalenka. Is she underestimating us? We've never played.
2-0.
2 all. Good winner there. Tough to beat her. It's going to be tough to do anything here. We do get there. She doesn't place that wide enough. If she placed that more down the line, it would have been a winner. But that one worked just fine. 2-3. Back to serve in 2. Nice aggressive attacking the net, and a nice slam there for the winner. See, even for the best in the world, that lob doesn't work terribly well, terribly often. We lead. We lead. And she's rattled, or it looks like she is. I mean, mentally. Is she rattled, though? She's confident, she's determined, she's reassured, she's enthusiastic, but we seem to have her rattled, it would appear. For all. Ouch. Can't afford to shoot yourself in the foot on that type of play, though. Here we go. Come on. Back foot. No, she makes the mistake. It's 5-all. Wow. What a set. What a set we have here, and that's a winner. Leading. It's set point. It's set point on the #1 player in the world. And she's on the back foot. This is a chance. This is a chance. We got her working side to side. We got her working side to side. She's talented, but we get a nice skill shot in, and wow. Wow. Just wow. All I can say is wow. Set point for Sabalenka. Nice winner, though. Level. Can you tell I'm nervous? Can you tell? The inevitable.
Let.
Let's go. Let's go.
Game and first set.
I agree with that scream. I was screaming inside.
Second set.
Heck of a first set. Heck of a first set, but it's not a winner. So Sabalenka finds a way. She is not playing at her best. We are seemingly playing at our best. Very few mistakes. Really making her work for it. Really proud of King at this point, but usually this is where things tend to fall apart for the one who lost out and is weaker to begin with. Speeding things up a little bit, though. Wow, we're painting that line incredibly well at the moment, though. And we've already won one game here in this second set. One game all serving. 40 love. Looks like we might be able to get that second game. And do. It's 2 games. 1. King. You animal. You're awesome. 3 games, 2. We've already got the 3 games in each of the sets that I was hoping for. Even if we lose out from here, 3 games all. Even if she breaks us and just goes on that run, takes it all away. She does not, though. We've already exceeded now in both sets. We pushed it to the brink in set number 1. Set number 2, it's 4 games all. Neither has been able to break the other. King is playing phenomenally well here. So far above our weight. We're about to get broke, though. 15-40 now. Now deuce. Now advantage. Oh my goodness. Staying alive. Deuce. That's some Bee Gees playing in my head. With that staying alive. Advantage. Seriously, are we going to get this game? Are we going to avoid defeat here? Wow. That is such a difficult ball to play. That thing is an inch off the ground.
Love 15.
I don't know how King is doing this. I don't know how she's managing to do this, but it's pretty freaking special. And it's love 30. We're a couple points away from leveling this at 1 set apiece. Love 40! It's set point. It's set point. Also break point. And we're going to get multiple break points here. Yeah! Close. Close, close.
30, 40.
That was well played. That was well played. That was out. That was over the line. Deuce.
Advantage.
Another chance at it, though. Advantage.
Let.
Man, she's getting that call consistently. That one probably touched the line, but the last one was definitely further over. A couple millimeters.
Advantage.
Trailing. Again, mark of a champion right there. Facing defeat. She bounces back and wins this thing. 5 games all. Again, we're looking at it takes 7 to win the set. Both sets so far. Win, lose, or draw. Did you ever see that game? That show? Game show? It's a long time ago. Anyway. There's no draw here. Win or lose.
Fault. Second set.
Beat or be beaten. Live or die. No. Not that much on the line. Hey, she got a couple favorable calls. She might have gotten the opposite there, but probably the correct call. That one was out by a bit. 6 games 5. We are at the very least pushing a second straight tiebreak, but she's up 30 love here, 40 love. So it looks like we're headed to another tiebreaker.
40-15.
Not yet, though. Still alive in this game. Yeah. Big mistake. Easy winner there. We were in the perfect position. She was well to the wrong side, but we take the first point of the tiebreak.
Second set.
She gets us right back, though. 1-all. Wow, nice. Hers was nicer.
Second set.
It's like you could watch King right now and be super impressed in every aspect of the game, how she's playing. Sabalenka helping us stay alive with the mistake there, but everything we do, she could do better. It's shocking to me that we are where we're at, right? I mean, we might lose this in straight sets, but 2 close tiebreak losses is literally as good as you could play without getting the win. Besides winning one. Besides winning one set. I think the only way that you could do better is to lose a tiebreak close like we did, set 1, and then win 6 love. Just absolutely crush them. 6 games, love. Not even hardly giving up a point. And then bounce back and lose by a tiebreak. That's literally the best you can play while losing. But outside of that, for straight sets, it's like you can't play better than this. Match point. Match point. And there it is. There it is. But what a performance from King to absolutely demand the best from the world's #1. The pay, $122,728. I did mention it was going to be 122 or 123, so simple math, not so hard. 258,000 in the bank. Yes, we have a turn of the month coming, but yes, we have another upgrade. Medical center, the balneotherapy is not even done. It's got 14 days left, but the cold therapy room, 151K. That's another 11K coming on the way. 151,000. We're back down to 107. But all of that, just like that, poof, one tournament, and we've got another upgrade paid for. We're right back where we were with the finances, barely a negative for the month. 2 months till that's done, but the combination is now taking roughly half of our monthly debt, almost, is going to be removed. We know that it's not going to be exactly that, right? Our medical staff's not great. We're probably looking at more of, I would round it down to say 20,000 of the 60,000, but within a couple months, we're looking at 40K monthly debt with larger prize shares coming. I have a feeling that this is not the last time this season. In fact, I have a feeling that this is like really not the last time this season that we will be able to make upgrades. We have finally opened the floodgates, or have we? We'll find out. Tune in next time. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.